Today marks the first official day that Eskom's new Group Chief Executive Officer, Marokane, takes the reins at the embattled state power utility. Marokane joins the utility at a time when it's still struggling to keep the lights on. In a statement welcoming Marokane this morning, the board says that under his leadership, endeavours should be made to make load shedding a thing of the past and that the utility needs to be repositioned and restructured such that Eskom serves to spur economic growth. The board says it's given its new CEO 100 days to assess developments at the electricity provider, adding that he'll engage media after that time. Now, Prof Sampson Mamphweli, head of Energy Secretariat at SANEDI, now joins us via video link to unpack a little bit further. Prof Sampson, good afternoon, and thank you for joining us on the SABC at this hour.
Good afternoon to you and the viewers.
So we're looking at the current state of Eskom at large and also its economic woes, perhaps also the ripple effects it's had in South Africa. And so we're looking at expertise and experience at large. What does he come with? I mean, we know that he has previously served as chairman of Eskom Enterprises Board, Eskom Roshkin, Rotec Industries, Tongaat Hewlett. So he has the experience and the expertise. What's he going to bring to the dire SOE to rescue it?
So, yeah, he's got a wealth of experience, more than 20 years in senior management positions. He has been a CEO, acting CEO in the past. He has worked for Eskom before, so he knows Eskom. Over and above that, I don't know if this is public already. The study that was commissioned by National Treasury to look at the health situation of the fleet at Eskom and the operational and the operations at Eskom has been released. It's now I've been going through that particular document. So that document speaks to some of the things that he's supposed to be focusing on, which is some of the ailing power stations that are giving problems. So I think it's the right time for him to take that document alongside the various other documents that were done by Eskom, the Eskom Generation Recovery Plan that I'm aware of, and many other plans, to look at those and see what needs to be done. But the latest is this one that was commissioned by National Treasury. I've just scanned through it. It's a well-written kind of a document, but it still tells us about the problems that we've been talking about for quite a long time in terms of what is causing load shedding, the aging fleet that has not been properly maintained. In this particular case, they've even taken photos of various systems that have got defects at various power stations, and I've seen one of them at Duba Power Station. Some leaks on some of the boilers and things like that. So I think it's the right time for him to come on board. But over and above everything, he needs to rally the forces, all the forces behind him, especially the people at Eskom, the civil society, the engineers, and as well as the researchers who are both within and outside of Eskom, and so that we can deal with the load shedding crisis.
Well, it seems we've read the same text, because that was actually going to be my next question, because given the timing of it, given the company plan you've outlined as well, and also just some of the low-hanging fruits or the immediate tasks that he would have to focus on, I wonder, from your vantage point, or what the numbers are saying in terms of market reactions, instilling investor confidence as well, questioning whether he does have full support of the board as well as the staff who will inevitably have to execute on his behalf.
What we've seen so far is that he's got the support of the board. I'm in constant contact with various Eskom employees at various levels. They have been waiting for him. They've been giving support also to the acting CEO. I've looked, from the announcement, from the time the announcement was made, which was some time ago. I've looked at the market's reactions. Many people were looking forward to him because they know that this brings stability at Eskom. You can't run a huge utility company such as Eskom using acting people, even though the acting CEO was also doing well. But this brings stability, and the markets are reacting quite positive towards this appointment. And also because he's a highly qualified chemical engineer. So this is an engineer who comes with a lot of experience, which instill a lot of confidence in the markets and also amongst his colleagues at Eskom as well. So he's coming in with that kind of support from all over the show. I mean, people in academia as well, they've been experiencing, the same sentiments to say we think that this is the right person for the job. What happens in the next 100 days, which is some of the tasks that the board has given him, we will then see what impact he will have going forward. But the CEO's role is basically to provide leadership. The work is done by those workers at Eskom power stations, and led by that's where they work the actual, because it has been largely accepted by the people, including power station managers and workers in general, that instills confidence in them, and with that comes productivity. So hopefully this kind of an appointment will assist Eskom and the nation in dealing with the current energy crisis going forward.